everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy New Year's Day. I hope you all had the best New Year's Eve. I wanted to have a video going up live today so you guys had something to nestle down with your New Year's Day chocolate and your comfies and just have something nice to watch. And I also thought I would treat you guys to a giveaway. I did promise that I was going to be doing a giveaway in my yearly favourites, and yeah, it's a very special giveaway. But if you haven't entered the giveaway that I currently have running, which is to win a Laura Mercier and Ravenel bath kit, that is live on my channel now. It's the Merry Christmas video, so make sure that you go and check that out. I will link it on the screen and I'll also put it in the description box down below. But I also have a fantastic giveaway on this video, which I'm so excited about because this is definitely, I feel like, the best prize I've ever given away. It's been bought with my own money, it's currently on its way, and I'm very excited for it to come so I can send it to one of you guys. And I'm going to start off with this product because this is my favourite of the year, and I have a great selection here of beauty, home, lifestyle, fashion. So grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get to it. So I'm going to go into the giveaway details at the end, but I wanted to talk about the prize first because it's one of, like I said, it's my favourite of the year, and it is, of course, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is a wonderful product. I have raved about this in many a favourites video. I have told a lot of family and friends about this, and it is a key favourite of mine. And when I got it back in July, it was a splurge for me. Like, it was very expensive at £70, and I thought, is it going to be any different to all the other moisturisers and creams that I have? Is it going to be worth the money? It was a splurge, I'm not going to lie. 70 quid for 50ml, it was mega for me. But I have to say, I absolutely adore it, and I've been using it every day since July, and I've not even hit a third, or maybe I've just about hit a third of it. It's a fantastic product. It glides onto the skin gorgeously and provides nourishment, hydration, moisturization, suppleness. It gives a firm finish. Amazing for a base of makeup, but also amazing just by itself to give the skin what it desperately needs in this colder weather, and I adore it. Like, I cannot rave about this enough. The only gripe I have with it is, of course, the price, because I feel like it is so expensive, but it's worth every single penny, and that is why I wanted to choose it for one of you guys to win, because I know a lot of you guys want to try it, but like a lot of us, it's kind of out of reach because it's a lot of money to spend on an everyday moisturizer. And that is why I thought, you know what, the prize has to be the Magic Cream, because then one of you guys gets to experience just how decadent and luxurious and wonderful this is. The only downside to it is you will become obsessed and you will have to find ways of buying it in the future, I assure you, because you will just fall in love with it. So I'll talk about the terms of the giveaway at the end, how you enter and that kind of thing. So make sure you stay tuned to find out how you can win your very own 50ml of this product, which again has been bought by my own money. It's on the way currently, and it will be here in a couple of days. So yeah, stay tuned to the end, but this is definitely my favourite. It's just a fantastic moisturiser. If you're looking for a really gorgeous one that's going to see you through any time of year, that gives all the benefits that I've mentioned, this is the one to go for. It's beautiful, it's got SPF 15, it's dermatologically tested, and it's just a wonderful product, and one that I will rave about for many years to come, I am sure. There hasn't really been that much in regards to skincare that stood out to me in 2018. I've been trying a lot of stuff, but nothing has really wowed me until very recently, actually, where I got this beautiful mist from Jolie, but that's a different story. I've only just been trying that, but that will be in my December favourite. You've probably seen that already because it is wonderful. But in terms of general skincare, there's nothing that I've wanted to shout about. But I have been absolutely adoring the Smooth Scrubs from L'Oreal. These are such fantastic cleansers. Like, they are so good. They're kind of like a hybrid of a mask and a scrub in one, because they give you all the benefits of the mask. They give you glow, nourishment, hydration, all of the things that I definitely need and want for my skin in the colder months. But also they contain tiny exfoliating particles, so when you buff them into the skin, they're going to get rid of that layer of dead skin cells, any grime, any unnecessary oils, but they're not going to strip all the necessary oils from your skin. So they're very gentle, but just abrasive enough to get rid of all the crap that you don't want, basically, and I adore them. I have done a video on all three of these. It was difficult for me to choose which out of the three was my main favourite, because I've used all of them and I adore every single one, but I have to say the Nourish is one that I really love. The next product I'm going to talk about is relatively new to me. I actually got this in my Rituals Advent calendar, but I bought another main big one on standby, and I'm also currently using the shower oil in this scent just because I'm so obsessed with how this smells and how it changes my mood and makes me feel, that I had to give it a shout out in this year's favourites, and it's the Ritual of Happy Buddha Smile and the World Smiles Back Body Butter. This is basically a body cream that smells of the juiciest, sourest, most delicious orange that you will ever smell. You guys will know if you've been here a while that I'm a sucker for the orange scent. I adore it, but not an artificial orange. I like a very tart orange kind of smell that's very sharp and Christmassy. And this one just smells absolutely good enough to eat. It smells very authentic. I eat an orange pretty much every single day, and if I could just squirt this straight into my mouth, I would, because it smells that authentic and that delicious. And this one has just been a delight because you put it on and it seeps into the skin very, very quickly. It doesn't interfere with you getting dressed. You can put your skinny jeans on straight after, and then all that's left behind is this wonderful film of moisture and of course that gorgeous scent. So I'm going to move on now to fragrance, and it was quite hard for me to nail down my fragrance of the year because I have my firm favourites and I have new favourites that I've only just tried this year. So what I thought I would do is I would talk to you about one that has been my favourite for a very, very long time, and one that I kind of discovered this year, and then I've kind of been alternating, if I'm honest. And the oldie but goodie, the one I always go back to and I'm never without in my collection, is the Givenchy Haute Couture. If you have not tried this but you love really sexy, feminine, sultry kind of fragrances that linger and are very, very different to everything else you will have smelt, this is the one to go for. This is such a sexy fragrance, and it's one that I cannot literally liken it to anything else that I've ever smelled. And I have a lot of perfumes in my collection. I would say I have a good 50 to 70 altogether, which is a lot. And this one would be in my top 3, which I think is incredible. And I love it so much. It's such a... There's just something so sexy and feminine about this, but also quite strong and heady, and it's just delightful. One that I've discovered this year that I wasn't going to buy because everyone and their mum loves it, but I also feel like smells different on different people, so I didn't want its popularity to put me off because I knew that it would smell differently on myself than how it does to everybody else, and it is the Giorgio Armani Sea perfume. I am so happy I took a punt on this. I love Giorgio Armani fragrances generally. I think they're absolutely amazing, but this one is by far my absolute favourite that they've ever come out with. And very much like the Haute Couture in a way, it's very sexy. They don't smell similar, but they have that expensive smell about them. And again, they kind of mix with your natural pheromones, and it just creates something so wonderful. This smells quite vanilla-y to me as well, and quite warm. It has like a hit of amber in there as well, so it's very warm and inviting and comforting. I really do rate this fragrance, and actually I only got it in July, and you can see just how much I've used it. It's really lovely, and I think it will appeal to a really wide audience age-wise. Like I can see the younger girl wearing this, the middle woman, the more mature lady as well. So I think that this is just a real safe bet when it comes to perfume. I'd be very surprised to hear if someone didn't like this, just because it's just one of those scents that is so delicious and inviting that I can't see anyone not liking it. But yeah, those are my 2 fragrances of choice for 2018, although it was very, very tricky to choose between them. I am going to be doing a winter fragrances video. It is coming, so stay tuned. But yeah, these are my winning fragrances for sure. So before we move on to fragrance, I just wanted to talk about hairspray very, very quickly, and I've been using this for a few months now and I love it. It gives my hair volume, texture, but it doesn't add that crunchy, horrible tackiness to my hair. It doesn't weigh it down and create a lot of build-up, and that is the Way Haircare Wave Spray. So I really like this. I mentioned it in my recent haircare video. I'll link that above if you want to hear me talk about it at length, how I use it and that kind of thing. But it's just a fantastic way of giving your hair texture and wave and holding a curl without, again, weighing it down, adding loads of build up to it, making it feel oily. It's just a really lovely product, and it smells great as well, and I really do prefer it to the Surf Spray by Bumble & Bumble, which I've been wearing for years and years, and I never thought I would find something that I loved more than it. And then I found this. Okay, so let's move on to cosmetics and makeup. So these next 2 products, in fact the next 3 products that I'm going to talk about, I actually think I mentioned them in last year's favourites, and I wasn't going to repeat myself, but then I thought, you know what, no, this is testament to just how fantastic they are. And my audience has grown significantly since last year, so some of you may not have necessarily have heard me talk about these, and I had to give them a shout out. And it is the Barry M Liquid Chrome Highlighters. Now, I don't necessarily use these on top of my makeup all that often. In fact, I very rarely do, if I'm honest. What I like to do with these is mix them in with my primers and my concealers, just to give my skin that overall radiant look. And honestly, every time I do that, someone will ask me what I'm wearing in terms of my highlight, what foundation I'm wearing, because it looks so glowy. I've mixed these with foundations that have that bit more of a matte finish just to give them a bit of a lift and a bit of glow, and I just love them so much. If you're looking for liquid highlighters to mix in with your moisturizer, your foundation, your primer, or just to simply dot on the high points of your face where you would want a highlight, these are absolutely incredible. These two golden ones, which are Beam Me Up, which is this light pearlescent gold, and then you have this kind of champagne-y colour in Liquid Fortune. These two are the one for me, and I wear them pretty much every single day when I do my makeup. And then, I wasn't going to mention this right now, but because I said that I mentioned 3 products in my last favourites, and it is a highlighter, I thought I would mention it. And this is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. Now, I talk about this a lot. And I don't actually use this on my cheekbones as a highlighter. I use Becca on my cheekbones pretty much all of the time. But as an eyeshadow, and I'm wearing it on the eyes today, I have been using this for the last few months. And every time I wear it, everyone asks me, where is that golden eyeshadow from? Where can I get it? What palette is it from? And it is actually this. It's kind of like my little secret weapon. I always wear it. It brightens up my eye area. It works with my skin tone so well. And it just is heavenly. The formula is gorgeous. Because it's that much more intense, because it's a highlighter, you don't need that much, and you just basically dot it on and it looks incredible and really brightens things up. And honestly, it has become, like I said, a bit of a secret for me, just because everyone loves it so much, and they're always really surprised to learn that it's actually a highlighter and not an eyeshadow. So if you are looking for this similar appeal that you could of course use as a highlighter as well, this is one of my, honestly, one of the standout products in beauty that I would never be without now. I would always have one of these in my collection just because it works with my skin tone perfectly. So now we've talked about highlighting, accentuating, let's talk about concealing. And my skin is not perfect, guys. Like, I get a lot of breakouts, I get blemishes, and I get redness just like everybody else. And a concealer that I've discovered this year that I really love for blemishes, not so much under my circles, I have a different one that I use for that I really do enjoy. But when it comes to blemishes, redness, evening out my skin tone, this one by NARS, which is the Soft Matte Concealer, is wonderful. At first when I got this, it did take me a while because it was quite hard, and I had to use it a few times for it to become a bit more malleable and just like merge into my skin as nicely as I wanted. But now I adore it, and it's such a fantastic formula, and it literally, you can dot it on anywhere, and it just gives you, you probably can't see it from so far away, but just fantastic coverage. And what I love about it is it doesn't crease, it doesn't go blocky or cakey or chalky, it doesn't add any heaviness to your makeup. It just conceals and kind of melts into your skin and just does its job, and I really do like it. So my foundation collection, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty hefty. I really have tried to downsize it this year and get rid of all the ones that are probably out of date, ones that don't suit my skin tone anymore, ones that I didn't really love the formula, and I felt like I was holding on to stuff for nothing. I've really condensed it down now, and I have about 15 in my collection, which still might sound a lot of foundation, but for me, it's dramatically decreased. And I wanted to choose 2. When I was getting it all together, these 2 just jumped out to me, and it was really easy to choose them. In fact, I thought it'd be difficult, but it wasn't. The first one I'm going to talk about is one that I'm pretty much finishing on this one now, and I'm going to order one in a few days time, and it's the Luminous Silk Foundation by Giorgio Armani. Now, I have done an in-depth review on this. I will link it so you guys can go and check out the finish and what it does for my skin, application, my skin before and after, to get more of a grips with it. But if you're looking for glow in a light way and amazing coverage, this is the one to go for. It is stunning. It is really beautiful. I cannot sing the praises of this foundation enough. It is expensive, but it is a gorgeous product, and it is one that I feel has just been nailed. It's amazing. There's nothing that this could do better than it already does. I adore it. When I want something quicker and I want something that's going to last me, literally, when I put it on to when I take it off at night, it's going to give me a glow, but it's also really hydrating for my skin. And for me, it's the Hourglass, and these 2 are quite pricey picks, I'm not going to lie, but they're just my favourites and I adore them. This is basically a stick foundation, which you might think, you know, is quite heavy and quite draggy on the skin, but this isn't. It's just packed full of moisture, packed full of ingredients that feed your skin, and every time I wear it, someone will comment on my foundation, they'll comment on my skin, how it's looking. I'm wearing it today. and I just adore it. It's the fantastic one for, again, longevity, for coverage, for how it feels, how it becomes one with your skin, but also it's amazing for photographs, for filming. It just makes the skin look flawless in a very natural way. So you don't look too airbrushed, but you definitely look like you've had a little bit of something. Like, your skin is not that perfect, so what have you put on it? And it is stunning. It's like an airbrush, but in a very natural, luminous, authentic way. It just looks like you have amazing skin, basically. And I think that these are very similar in what they do for your complexion. It just depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for a liquid foundation, go for this. If you're looking for more of a creamy product that you can do on the go, very easy for touch-ups and that kind of thing, I would recommend this. I think they're both wonderful, and whichever you chose, you won't be disappointed. In this one, I wear the shade Golden in the Hourglass, and in this one, in the Giorgio Armani, I wear 6.25. I don't have something for every single category, and that's purely because nothing has really shone out to me. But with lips, there is a brand that this year I've been trying that I absolutely adore, and it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills brand. So I have been loving both the liquid lipsticks that I adore, and my most worn is Dusty Rose, and everyone again comments on how beautiful this looks, and it is stunning. It's that gorgeous crushed velvet rose that just suits a real variety of skin tones. I love the formula, I love the finish. I think that they're really opaque as well, but they're not drying, so they're quite hydrating on the lips, which is quite hard to come by with the liquid lipstick. So I've been really enjoying them, and I also love their glosses as well, because they give the hit of a liquid lipstick, so the colour payoff, but you have that beautiful hydration that's not sticky. And any lip gloss that is sticky, I cannot get on board with. Like, I don't like it at all. But this one, you have that beautiful glossy finish without the uncomfortable element of stickiness. And then the last lip products I'm going to talk about is my red lip of choice for the year. And if I've ever been wearing a red lip, this is what it has been, and I get so many questions on it, and it is by Clove and Hello. I got sent this from Christina, and honestly, I absolutely love it so much. It's not a brand that I would have been on my radar, and I'm so happy that I've discovered it, because the formula, the finish, the colour payoff is just delightful. And again, it's not a brand, had she not have sent it me, that I would have gone on to discover by myself, so I'm really appreciative of that fact. And this is in the shade Fiesta as well. So if you're looking for a beautiful festive red, or just, you know, new liquid lips in general to try, check out Clove and Hello, because I think that you guys will be really impressed. Okay, I'm brief. So now we're going to move on to the fashion favourites, and again, I'm going to try and speed through these quite quickly, because I think this video will be going on forever otherwise. And my Nike trainers, I have not had these off. Like, honestly guys, I have worn them so much this year. I got them like 4 to 6 months ago, wear them every single day for the school run. They are so comfy, but they're also really stylish as well. Like, they look super cool with like leggings and loungewear with skinny jeans. I just really like them. So those are something that they may not look that glamorous, but they're really functional, they're really comfortable, they're stylish, and I have to give them a shout out. The next product I have to talk about is the jeans that have wowed me this year, and I think the brand in general has really wowed me this year when it comes to the jeans, and it is Gap. I have been a Gap convert for jeans. Like, I'm so impressed with how they look, how they feel. This pair in particular I absolutely love, and I have worn a ton. And these are the relaxed fit boyfriend jean in this really lovely kind of grey black. The next one I have is my birthday present that I gifted to myself, and it's my Burberry scarf. Honestly, this has brought me so much joy, and I think it's not just because of how gorgeous, oh god, it smells of Chanel perfume. It's not just because it's a Burberry scarf, it's because of what this meant. I never thought I would spend this much on a scarf, but I wanted to treat myself, and I've had some amazing opportunities this year, and it allowed me to treat myself, and I got it monogrammed, and it's just so special for me, and I love it, and I wear it, and I appreciate it, and it's this beautiful cashmere scarf, and I just feel like $1,000,000 when I wear it, and it just brings me so much joy and happiness, and yeah, a lot of fond memories of that when I went to go and buy it, because again, it was such a luxurious purchase for me. It's not something that I do every single day. So yeah, I do love it, and I wear it a lot, and yeah, it's just really special to me. As it is this purchase, that again, this was something I was contemplating for a really long time. It wasn't something that I just bought on a whim. It wasn't an impulse buy. I've been like researching this for a couple of months before I took the plunge, and it is my All Saints Balfern biker jacket. This has kind of gone away now because it's a little bit too cold for my biker at the minute, but it will be coming back out early next year, or if I go out on a night out or I'm just in the car, I wear it a lot as well. But it's just the perfect biker jacket, guys. Like, All Saints just nail it every single time. The quality, the style of it, how it looks, how it fits, how it feels, just everything about it. It was a splurge. I think it was about £320, so it was expensive, but it's definitely an investment piece. It's one that I will wear forever, and again, it's one that when I wear it, I get a lot of joy out of it. So I adore that, and that is something again that I bought as a gift to myself, and it just feels super special, and I'm just really appreciative of that fact. I have a couple of kitchen favourites to share with you, and then I have an app, and then I'm done. I'm sorry I took up so much of your day, but it's my little Oliver Bonus heart bowls. These, again, they just brought me so much joy. They're absolutely beautiful. These gorgeous little pink ceramic bowls, all of them look, they're a little bit different. No one will have the exact two same bowls because they're all made, they're all handmade, and they're just gorgeous. And I use these for my vegetables, my fruits and yogurts and porridge and dips and chips. I just use them for everything, and again, they just bring me a lot of joy when I use them. And everyone always asks about them as well. Whenever I do my what I eat in a day videos and that kind of thing, you guys always ask where these bowls are from, and they're Oliver Bonus, and I agree, they're gorgeous. And I love supporting Oliver Bonus in particular in this case, because these bowls, when you buy them, they donate to charity as well, which is fantastic. And then the last thing I want to talk about is my little olive board from the White Company. This is such a dinky little thing, but I love it. I love it for grating my garlic on, for doing my fruit, for just everything. I just love the quality of this. Sorting all these down, you can't wash them in water, and giving them a bit of olive oil just makes them stay nice and hydrated and doesn't let them chip and split and that kind of thing. But I just love it. And I put little cheeses on here as well, little oil bottles when I'm doing a little bit of a display or a buffet, and I just love it. It just brings me a lot of joy, and again, it's something that I do use in my regular what I eat in a day videos, and I get a lot of questions about it. So that is my little olive chopping board from the White Company. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about, and in this very, very long favourites videos, I really appreciate you guys hanging out today, is my Weight Watchers app. My Weight Watchers app has literally like carried me through my weight loss journey. I've lost all of the weight that I wanted to lose and more, and it's just been a life-changing experience for me this year, the weight loss. Like, it's changed everything, how I feel, how I look, and I'm really appreciative of having this app to keep me on track, and I use it in my what I eat in a day videos. And again, I've really enjoyed filming this year for you guys, and you guys seem to really love them. So yeah, definitely my Weight Watchers app. And if you are part of Weight Watchers, you really do need to get this app because it will make your life a ton easier. So guys, that is everything that I have been loving throughout the year of 2018. I am so sorry this took so long to go through, but there was a lot to talk about, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Comment down below if you do want to enter this giveaway. All you have to do to win a Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream is like this video, comment down below with what you would like to see from me going forward in 2018. So video suggestions below, that is what I need, because that information for me is super helpful. So be subscribed to this channel, like this video for more giveaways, and comment down below with what videos you would like to see going forward on this channel more often. That would really help. It's international, it's open for 2 weeks, and good luck. I hope you all decide to enter. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I know it's a long one. I'll let you get back to your family and your friends now, but thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting throughout 2018, and I'm so excited to go forward with this year with you guys with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.